everybody, welcome back to my channel, Stars Align Universe. So today's video is going to be a Saturn placement in your birth chart. So what is the Saturn placement? That is the areas of discipline, responsibility, structure, long-term goals, but also reveals challenges, limitations, and fears that must be overcome through hard work and maturity. So adulting, I guess. So with that being said, it's going to be a quick reading, all signs, Aries to Pisces, one card each, okay? And then a collective at the end, all right? So let's get into this reading here. Let's cleanse these cards, the energy and the space. And all right, cleanse the cards, the energy and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy and the space, please. Cleanse my energy and space. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask for you to join me today in this reading for the all signs, all right? Saturn placement. All signs, Aries to Pisces. One card for each sign. All signs, Aries to Pisces. What do they need to know for their Saturn placements for all signs? All right, let's go. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, so Aries, Seven of Swords. So Aries, you have the Seven of Swords. So I see you kind of needing to leave certain things behind that are not going to help you achieve your dreams. Okay. So I see some of you needing to find a new path and mental clarity. Okay. Finding a direction to, like a responsibility, gaining discipline. I see you leaving toxic traits and I'm gonna say toxic beginnings, but like maybe breaking that toxic pathway before the beginnings happen. Okay. Taurus, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So for you, I definitely see you taking note that you are responsible for your own well-being and you need to take that pathway, and you are the only person holding you back and you are your only challenge. So I do see you seeing that and working on fixing that. Okay. Gemini, you have the Death and Rebirth. So for you, in reverse. So for you, I see a little bit of lack of change. Okay. Some of you may need to work through some stuff emotionally first before you can kind of see that change. So I see you kind of working on the back end of other stuff, but not quite moving towards that change yet. Okay. I just heard some of you need to shut the fuck up and grow up. All right. So Cancer, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I do see for some of you, you actually need to have discipline on your spending. Okay. This is because you have some goals and you need the discipline there so you can ensure that you achieve the goals. Some of you, includes financial. It's a spend money to make money situation. So this is warning you to have the discipline to not overspend on items that you do not need, programs, whatever that resonates for you. Okay. Subscriptions, whatever that resonates. All right. Next we have the Leo. So Leo, you have the Seven of Cups. So this is needing to release what doesn't work for you emotionally, to kind of be able to take responsibility, to find your goals and achievement or work towards them. You are being held back emotionally and you are releasing it. Some of you may not be yet, but I do see some of you realizing some emotional blockages. Okay. Virgo, you have the Temperance in reverse. So you do have a little bit of lack of patience. Okay. And I see this as you more have a lack of patience for people around you. Okay. Because you might be working on some stuff, but I see that they are kind of lacking behind you. And that may be a little bit frustrating for you. Okay. So you might need to get a little bit of patience and understanding. Okay. Libra, you have the Six of Wands in reverse. So I do see a little bit of lack of independence, a little bit of codependent energy on other people to help you kind of see your challenges in that, right? Sometimes you need to be on your own with this to kind of, how do I explain this? Sometimes you need to not rely on other people to show you what's wrong with you. You kind of need to do the work to figure it out on your own. I mean, other people can help you and point things out, but it is really at the end of the day up to you to decide if that's something you agree with, okay? Or something that you need to work on. Not too sure if that makes sense. Scorpio, you have the Two of Cups in reverse. So Scorpio, I do see for you a little bit of fears of committal energy. Now, whether that is like a relationship or a business kind of structure, work, whatever, or it's your own self with committal energy, I see a little bit of lack of commitment for something. And if it doesn't bring you joy, why are you trying to commit to something is kind of what I see here for you, okay? Sagittarius, you have the Two of Wands in reverse, so I don't really see any new directions. I also see a lack of structure for some reason for you. So you have a passionate project, and this is telling me you're not doing any new directions, but I am seeing a structure, like I'm seeing a ladder, and then I see a bridge, and then I see a building. So that is telling me there's something about structure you need for your project that you're working on, okay? Capricorn, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. So I do see you as a little bit emotional immaturity right now. Some of you are being a little bit immature for something. And that is something that is telling you you need to work on. I feel like some of you are constantly believing that you're being attacked. And it is time for you to understand that you might not be being attacked. People might just be trying to talk to you, okay? Aquarius, you have the Empress. So I do see you really standing in that Empress energy, really more in your divine feminine energy, kind of using emotional intelligence to take responsibility and work through whatever it is you need to work through. So that's great, Aquarius. And Pisces, you have the Four of Pentacles. So I do see you holding a little bit back on energy or finances or something, because you do believe that other people around you are not holding up to par. Some of you, I also see you kind of holding back your fears and trying to keep them at bay because you know that that's just it. It's going to screw up your stability because it's nonsense is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, so hopefully that made sense for all of you. So next we're going to have the collective energy here. Okay, so what's the collective energy for the Saturn? What is the Saturn collective energy? Aries to Pisces, all signs, fire, earth, air, water, all elements, collective energy. What do we need to know? Okay, what do we need to see? What do we need to hear, please? What is our collective energy? So collective energy, we have the King of Swords. It is time to see the truth so that we can grow. The wheel in reverse says, don't just truck through everything and go forward, forward, forward. Sometimes you need to take that pause, take a step back and reevaluate everything. But then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I do see a little bit of manipulation. And for some of you, I believe that you're manipulating yourself into thinking that you cannot do something that you actually can. You have them in reverse, so they are not looking at each other either. So if you are in a relationship, there is something that you are not communicating clearly to each other, okay? So that's kind of what I see for you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I appreciate you. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and leaving a comment. Goodbye.